In 1968, the U.S. was entangled in the Vietnam War and the Tet Offensive occurred. Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy were each assassinated. An American orbited the moon, and people elected a president many folks called Tricky Dicky. I remember all of these things, including Christmas of 1968, when my brothers and I received our first orange track with the little jewel-like cars. Toy cars were never the same. The Fleetside is a 1968 issue for everyone who loves Hot Wheels. They are the Holy Grail, the Sweet 16. The first designer of Hot Wheels, Harry Bentley Bradley, owned a 1964 El Camino, so it would seem only natural that it would make it into the original Hot Wheels releases. It was produced until 1970. There are actually a few chassis variations to this one. The Hong Kong and US versions are different, and each had an early and late release. The Hong Kong versions, including one release where the rear portion of the base was painted along with the tops of the velocity tubes. This one I bought on eBay. With shipping it cost $25. I'm always looking for red lines, and while this one was a tad more than I might have wanted to pay, it's what the market would bear, since I see these all the time between $50 and $400, depending on condition. The tonneau cover is missing, which seems to be the death knell for collectability. It's clearly play-worn, to the point that the paint has been destroyed. The glass has a crack in the rear, and I was unable to source another windshield, short of purchasing the 35th anniversary edition of the casting for $30 to $40, since they are probably more collectible than this one would ever be. It also needs a new set of shoes. It's a perfect candidate to be restored. During the process of restoring this, I needed to paint the roof black. And when I need to do this, I create a boot around the car. I don't like tape, and I don't want to risk it removing any paint, so I cover as much of the car as I can with a shell of paper, a boot. Like General Patton, I hate to pay for the same real estate twice. This boot leaves me 4 points that I need to have tape actually touch the car. And once I'm done painting, the tape comes off immediately. I figured that since it's Fire Prevention Month, red was a great color. The toy was painted with Tamiya translucent red right out of the bottle. The base was soaked for about 15 minutes in Crud Cutter and water. It was polished with a wire brush. The detailing was done with Tamiya Flat Black and Tamiya Flat Red. It sports a new set of red lines from Bright Vision. I made the new cover for the back out of styrene. The glass I polished on the front. I was afraid to mess around with the back too much for fear that the crack would grow. The casting was top-coated with Minwax Clear prior to the roof being painted, and the black roof is actually just Duplicolor primer. I love it. It looks great on the shelf. 10 down, 6 to go. I hope you enjoyed the project. This is Time Rider, and I'll leave the light on for you.